Hey guys, Casman1988 here. Yes, and as you can tell from my eyes, I am dead tired. I haven't slept. I've been up since 4 a.m. yesterday. Oh well, 4 a.m. today. Sorry, it's 10 p.m. now, and I'm in dire need of some sleep. So I'm gonna get this video review done, and I'm gonna head to bed. So yeah, I just went to see the Michael biopic film, and man, if if you were like me growing up, you were a huge fan of Michael Jackson, you will not be disappointed because this film is perfect. If you're a Michael Jackson fan like I am, definitely go see it. You will not be disappointed. Not only that, the characters in the film are like the true likeness of the actual person that they portray. So, like Jafar Jackson plays Michael, literally looked like Michael and sounded like Michael in the film. Nia Long played Catherine Jackson, Michael Jackson's mother. It was Nia Long's face. However, the hairstyle was like spot on. Literally looked like Catherine Jackson's hairstyle. Everything. But in that film, you get to see the troubled childhood Michael Jackson had growing up, and his father, who was a bit of a scumbag growing up. You see how much of a scumbag he is in the film. Um, yeah, I mean, just seeing what happened in the film, it just made my blood boil. But the songs, man, the songs, they just hit you right here in the feels. I couldn't help but to just lip sync to them because it was just my childhood memories are attached to those songs. Because I'm 37 years old, soon to be 38 in September, and those of you who are older than me, you grew up around Elvis Presley and artists of that generation, and those of you younger than me, you might not know Michael Jackson as well as we do. Us from the 80s into the 90s, we grew up around Michael Jackson, and but those of you born around 2000, 2010, you might not know who he is, and you might not know what his music is. I'll give you a little summary. He's the king of pop. That's one of his nicknames. He had his own Neverland Ranch. He was born August 26th, 1958, if I'm not mistaken. He died June 25th, 2009, at the age of 50. He would have been 51 that year. From cardiac arrest, he died. What else? But then, you see what you learn how he died and what the doctor that was looking after him, did to him. Um, so the movie ended on a cliffhanger. That's all I can say. So I can almost guarantee there will be a second film where it starts from where the cliffhanger was to probably to present day, but we don't know yet. Nothing's been confirmed. The sequel's not even been confirmed yet, so I can't really say. Um, what else? Um, talk about Catherine Jackson. I talk about Joe Jackson. Yeah, the Jackson Five are also featured in the film, but not the actual people, but the actors that portrayed them. So those of you older than me might know who, if they looked like it or not, because I mean I wasn't born around that time, so I mean I was born in 1988, so it's you know that's the time the Bad album came out, and so on. So it's and so on and so forth. So I mean, the very first Michael Jackson song I listened to was Black or White from the History album. No, that was the Dangerous album, wasn't it? Let me double check that. I'm just going to double check on my S26 Ultra. Um, we'll do it in real time, so let's double check. What album did Michael Jackson's Black or White feature on? It was on the Dangerous album. According to Google, it was on the Dangerous album, but it was later re-released on the History album, which was his greatest hits collection. That was the very first Michael Jackson CD we owned. It was a 2 disc set. I think I've got it in my other bedroom in the other bedroom, but I can't get to it at the minute. Um, yeah, so it had two discs in there, so it was like one of those double CD cases. Those of you who are like born in the 2010s, 2000 late 2010s, you might not know who I'm talking. You might not know what I'm talking about. CDs were like physical media was like our form of music in our generation, and I know I'm rambling on because I know everything now is all digital and streaming and all that stuff. And I still don't even know what the heck AI is. I'm still trying to get my head around that. This phone is an AI phone. The S26 Ultra is an AI phone. And I still can't get my head around AI. I don't even know what the heck AI is. I mean, I use Google search and stuff like that and ChatGPT. I guess that's AI. I don't know. Yeah, so I've had the phone over a month now. But I mean, this is about the Michael Jackson movie. This has got nothing to do with my phone. So get back on subject. So the Michael movie. So it starts off when he was a child in the Jackson 5. So the movie starts off there, and then you just see how he grew up through that timeline. So yeah, because I don't want to go straight into where the cliffhanger is, because then that will spoil the film. So with that being said, I think I've said enough I can for the movie because I don't really want to spoil it for you guys because you have to see it. It is a movie that is worth watching. If you're a huge Michael Jackson fan like I am, definitely go see it. Okay, I'll give it. He has done some questionable things in the past. But at the end of the day, he has set the benchmark for some of today's artists like Neo, Chris Brown. Well, Chris Brown, he's a bit of a, he's done some good and questionable things as well. So, but guys like Usher, Neo, like I mentioned, who else? I don't know about Bruno Mars, but I do sense a bit of Michael Jackson in him as well. Justin Timberlake, he's got a lot of Michael Jackson traits, especially by his dance moves. If you look at his dance moves are like very, very similar to Michael Jackson's. Look at some Justin Timberlake videos, you'll see what I mean. So the way he dances in the videos is very similar to Michael Jackson. So I can see the inspiration there. And interesting fact: those of you who do not know, did you know Michael Jackson was influenced by James Brown, the guy who sings "I Feel Good"? Those of you older than me might know that. But those who are younger than me who might not know that, that's where Michael Jackson got most of his dance moves from. The late James Brown, the godfather of soul. Interesting fact there. Um, yeah, so, but then, yeah, this is off subject of the movie, but going into his funeral. Those of you who did not know, did you know he had a solid gold casket at his funeral? I mean, it was broadcasted on TV, so everybody probably saw it anyway. But this is what happens when you're tired. You just start rambling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just rambling and rambling. I think it's time for me to hit the bed and get to sleep. So I'm going to need to wrap this video up immediately. So, yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen the film, definitely go see it. You will not be disappointed. And it's definitely worth a watch. So, this movie will actually, some of the songs will actually hit you in the feels if you grew up around this certain films, certain songs in the film. And then it goes through his albums, and I'm not gonna say which albums because then that spoils it as well. So but that being said, it's 9 minutes into the video. I think it's time to wrap it up, and I need to get to bed. So this is Kesman1988 signing out. And I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will most likely be tomorrow, hopefully. Or if not, probably next week. Because I don't know if I might need to get more sleep after my interview tomorrow. So, but until then, peace out, Kes Army.